Good afternoon. My name is Gregory MME. I'm here to introduce to you Manly Music and Entertainment LLC. So what it is an entertainment and live promotion company located in Shreveport, Louisiana. Manly Music and Entertainment LLC is a company that brings entertainment through many different sources, including up and rising artists as well as already established artists going into small market areas. So the opportunity that we do have here is that most music industry and live entertainment goes through live or larger market cities. So what we want to do is that be able to kind of push towards different cities other than New York, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and a couple other areas that most people or most artists do suffer to. These smaller markets do suffer great because most artists move on from where they're coming from. So what our company and solution is being able to work with hands-on up and coming artists as well as build and establish a small music venue to help build their live music following as well as get out that fan support. So be able to bring in the local artists as well as uprising acts from around the country that are in smaller markets and help them kind of build their music career. Also, be able to work with this, small, market cities to kind of help, build it around a countrywide eventually. So the target market that we have, it kind of ranges, big on small adults, or young adults and teenagers. So the large target market, is teenagers and young adults 16 to 26. Disposable income, most people are working but don't really have many bills to pay. The gender demographic would be, young adult males, mainly based off of, kind of the atmosphere of, sort of dark, kind of club areas. And then, the competition. So the competition, we mainly see is Live Nation. Live Nation, usually works in those big, market and areas as well as, bring on artists that, finally see themselves as established and, those big name acts that people do want to go see. House of Blues is also owned by them, but it's a smaller venue, but they also stay in those larger markets. But yeah, a huge, other competitors are local bars, other small venues around the areas, and different promotion companies within the areas to help kind of build and unify those cities. We got to work with them. So management and operations, we have a top to bottom. I would run as the CEO for Manly Music and Entertainment, and have a source of accountant, entertainment lawyer, director to help me on those day-to-day business operations, but also have a big box office manager, artist managers, and in-house supervisors to kind of have that atmosphere that people do want to consistently come to, clean, safe, where everybody has fun while they're here. So marketing strategy, we got to look back onto our target demographic. So constantly we got to see how our demographic is using these outlets for us. So biggest thing is social media through Twitter, Facebook, Periscope. Be able to help have these fans establish a relationship with us, but also selling through intermediaries as well as record companies and consistently use that dual distribution between having selling through those record stores as well as our online basis. So that leads us to our timeline that we first 6 months or so we got to find our ways to kind of build ourselves and get established. Make sure the venue is correct as well as get our operations and our artists in for those opportunities. 6 months to a year, we gotta help build and promote those shows, and then once those shows are coming through, we want to make sure they're in at a consistent basis for the next year or so. Having it weekly, every other night or so, and then working and moving with other venues to kind of build ourselves on top of that. So the financials, our financials are based off different areas that we have. So the first thing that we do have is our monthly marketing budget, our sales projections, where we can see and evaluate where we are, staffing budget, as well as our startup cost. So these are always to look at how we will make a profit off of the business that we are establishing. So our monthly marketing budget, is built through all of our expenses to kind of get our name out there as in front of our target demographics. And with these, we'll be able to see how much we spend on a monthly basis in order to bring in those sales projections. So with the sales projections, we're looking at a lot of different month by month, and seeing where everything works. So the summer kind of kicks up with those time off, but also have those fall concerts where people are looking to come out, Halloween and stuff. And we'd fall around probably around the holidays a little bit. So with the monthly employee salary, we have to stay consistent, but we also have to make sure it's within capability of our sales budgets and sales projections in order to stay profitable. The one thing that we do need is startup costs. So the startup costs be able to help us build our building and create something cool out of almost nothing that we did have, and be able to kind of move forward with that. So we would need running around funding to help up with those startup costs to bring in top end service to our customers to have them constantly coming back. So as we look into our funding, funding is a huge matter of through private loans, private investors, working with networks such as the SBA, Small Business Administration, the NVCA, National Venture Capital Associations, in order to have that corporate partnership and work towards funding our company moving forward. So this is a great investment opportunity for just about everybody. With that, be able to kind of move forward and help people out, kind of being able to create a more economic way to help build within these, areas. So as our business grows throughout the year, we help, ourselves, have a return of, a 30% profit for the first year. And, as we build and have those following fan base and, more people coming towards us and different corporate partners, we're looking around a 45 to 50% profit. So here at Manly Music Entertainment, we'd love to have you, invested with us and, be able to work towards us to build economies in these small market areas. Thank you so much.